YouTube. This is Mr. Han. I'm here with Queen V.
Yes, Queen V.
Just came here to chat with you guys for a while. We're on vacation right now, and actually, in Mandalay.
Enjoying all summer. Our
Yes.
our COVID pandemic summer that we're having. I like it here, the Mandalay Bay.
It's really nice. I mean, the pools are awesome. I mean, the place is really nice.
Yeah, it's like 8 pools down here.
And they actually have a beach. I mean, with sand and waves, a whole deal.
I know
man-made beach. It's
you really
cool.
feel like you at the beach.
Yes.
When you're down there in the midst of a desert. Las
Yes.
Vegas is really considered to be a desert. So we're inside our room right now because it's less noisy than the rest of the casino. So we decided to come and here talk to you guys. I know we don't get to do it the way we used to, but we still in this, you guys. We are still in this. Yes, this is Queen Bee, Black and Grown in Glendale. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We so appreciate it. We love the fact that the ones who ever hung in there with us are still in there, still commenting and liking our videos. We like it. We like it. So I was asking Mr. Han a question. This is a way for people to get to know us better. If you had to choose between a mode of transportation, which would you choose, to drive or to fly?
I mean, personally, I would always choose to fly.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people enjoy road trips. There's never been anything that really interested me. When people drive across the country, I know you get this a lot of scenery, you get to see a lot of different things. But I'm a person who, like, right there person. I don't want to take 3 and 4 days to get someplace. I don't want to take an 8-hour drive. It's just not my thing.
Yeah.
I want to, if I'm going someplace, my eye continues to water for some reason.
Oh.
If I wanted to go someplace, I want to just get there.
I like a good road trip, but I mean I see what you mean, because I like the idea of a road trip, but in the midst of the road trip, you're like, I'm just ready to get there too. But I like to see the scenery. Like we want.
You know what I do like?
Yeah.
It's like a train ride.
Train
ride
we
is,
love
is
a
enjoyable.
train ride.
I don't know about that drive. I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
different. Because there's always someone that, I don't know, I want everybody just to be relaxed and enjoy, the trip.
Because you're not really relaxed, right, when you're driving, because there's too many things going on there. I mean, I don't know, whatever your reasons are.
I don't know, it's just different.
Yeah. I like a good road trip, though. I like the idea of a good, because we were talking about going back south and taking a road trip, but you just definitely.
Oh, it'll never happen.
Never happened.
It'll never happen. Just not my thing.
Hey, it is what it is. But we do end up always flying places that I feel like we could drive sometimes.
Right.
Like here to Vegas, because this is actually only, 6 hours? Not even 6 hours, right?
I used to drive to Vegas often, but that drive back,
it's a drive back. That's miserable.
I mean, I could handle it, but that drive back.
Because I could probably get here in like 4 hours, I think.
Yes, I mean, you can.
I drive pretty fast.
But, I don't know, it's just.
Yeah, but anyway, it is what it is.
I probably haven't drove to Vegas. Oh, man.
In a long time. I know since I've known you haven't.
Probably 20 years. Plus, it's so inexpensive to fly. I mean, but now, I'm starting to hit the whole airport thing. The whole.
No, that's why I was getting frustrated, because I ended up getting there like 2 hours early and just sitting there for like 2 hours.
I need a private jet.
There we go, private jet.
Well, you don't have all that TSA.
It's not as expensive as you think it may be.
A lot of people are speaking of that, especially if you get together and you get like
a group
10
of people.
passenger jet and yes, I think it's worth it.
Elevate. Let's elevate.
I mean, like you said, it's not crazy, not expensive as you think. It's not cheap, of course.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
But it's not expensive you think in the hassle.
If you get with a group of people, like if you're just going by yourself, then it's crazy. But if you get with a group of people, you're gonna spend more,
but it's worth it.
It's worth it, the convenience of it and all of that. But
that's definitely something I would look into.
All right, well, okay. How do you guys like to travel? Let us know in the comments how you like to travel. drive or fly, or however you get there. Just let us know. All right, so Mr. Hen and I was having a discussion, as we do. So we called this segment, Can We Just Talk? Wait, what's that song? Can we just talk about it?
That's not the song.
Something
For a
like
minute
that.
or something. Yeah.
Something like that. Okay. So we were talking about like when you have a change in your relationship, the expectation. So we were talking about the change that we had in our relationship. We were together for a long time. There's a lot of stuff going on, but we decided to move in together.
That was about two.
No, I think it's a year and a half ago. It was in December.
Okay. All right. I mean, I think December would probably be 2 years.
Yeah,
maybe.
this December will be 2 years that we moved in together.
Yes.
And we were together for a very long time, not married, but we decided to move in together.
Yes.
So, with that change in our relationship, okay, first of all, what are some of the good things about it? In your opinion?
Oh, the good thing for me is just
say something.
Having someone there and being able to see you, when I want to see you. I know when we were living apart, there was a lot of times you didn't feel like taking a drive. I didn't feel like taking a drive. We didn't exactly live close to each other. So there was sometimes we'll see each other, but we'll put it off because, working every day and, just life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just life. Yeah.
Just life in general. So I like the fact that you're there. So I can see you when I want to see you.
Yeah, and I still am happy when I come home and I see you.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I am. You see the gleam in my eyes. I do. I enjoy that part too. Like knowing that you're there.
What is a bad thing?
A bad thing? That you're there all the time.
No, it's sort of like a loss of privacy.
A little bit.
In a way where you just... Yeah. And a lot of times you have to, be up for that. If that person's in an up mood and you're not really... But sometimes you just have to...
Because you always up. And I'd be like, well, babe, I'm dealing with this. And you'd be like, let's just go have a party. And I'm like, no, it's not party time. Yeah, that part, I think we have to balance each other's energy sometimes.
But one thing I can say, I know a lot of people, when they say, when you, live with someone, you're not able to do the things you do. I still do the same thing because I didn't really do that. If I wanted to go out with some friends, wanted to do this, I still do that. Just like you still do that. Yeah. So a lot of people say that there's a difference, but I don't see that difference.
But do you think that the pandemic kind of...
I don't think so, because the things we've done anyway. I mean, and it wasn't like we were just always partying and this and that.
I mean, because we're old now. We can't be doing all this stuff.
No, but I'm saying it has nothing to do with us living together. I'm saying the things that you did prior, you know what I mean? And things, I don't...
But I traveled more. I traveled more by solo.
But it was basically...
And I don't do that anymore. But now I don't want to. I want to travel.
But it's not because, you feel you cannot do it or you feel restricted by doing things. Like people speak up feeling restricted, like hanging out with their friends or going this and that. And I never felt that pressure from you. Yeah. And I never felt that put that kind of pressure on you.
You've taken some trips without me.
Correct.
I haven't taken any trips without you yet.
You're planning to.
You're planning. But you have, but it didn't bother. I mean, it was probably more jealousy. I was like, oh, he's leaving without me, but I didn't feel like I wanted to stop you from going.
Right.
And then the minute you left, I was like, woo, yes.
He's gone.
He's gone. I can watch whatever I want to watch.
Yes.
And all that kind of stuff. But of course, I was happy when you got back. Of course.
I know what I'm saying, but it's not, I don't know how to explain it, but it's
I think that's
the feel that they have to change their lifestyle or change this or change
that.
See, and that's the thing I like about living. You don't put that kind of pressure on me. It's like,
and I don't feel pressure to change. And even if I do, I have to remember that
I would say if you put that on yourself, I don't think that.
Yeah.
Like if I was to feel that pressure, I'm putting it on myself. I don't think that you're putting all that vibe to. At least I've never felt that.
No, yeah, exactly. So that I think, and we talked about it before we moved in, also about that.
Yes, it's something I didn't want to feel that I have to be different in who I am and what I want to do, like that, because then you're pretty much changing yourself. You know what I mean? And I don't want you to change yourself.
Correct.
You're the person I chose. But not if you change. You're really not the same person.
Yeah.
So.
But like some of the things that I haven't been doing, but that's what I was saying. I think it's because of the pandemic. Like I used to travel for my run. I haven't really been able to do that. So I do feel a little lost in that. But it doesn't have anything to do with
you. That's
you
what
per
I'm
se.
saying,
It's more to do with the pandemic and stuff because we aren't doing that. But now let me ask you this question though. What are some things that you didn't expect to happen, either good or bad? Like what are some things that you really didn't think about?
I'm trying to think of something. I really can't think of anything that goes on now that we're living together that I didn't expect. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but you know what? I think for me, and I don't know if this really answers the question, but for me, I didn't expect to miss you when you're gone because of the fact that we would go days and even a week without seeing each other before.
Correct.
But now it's like even like you're gone for a day or just like at work, I found myself missing you. And I really wasn't expecting that. But I guess you just get used to, you just get used to a routine or something. You just get used to seeing somebody, and then when you're not there, I do miss you. And so I wasn't expecting that because we were just alone.
For a long time.
For a long time. I don't know how to express it because that was such a big deal to me that I was like, how am I going to do this when I'm used to just moving how I want to move? And then there are times that I have to balance it out because sometimes I go, okay, I want to go do this, but I know that Henry is here. But I also have to remember that.
I don't think that it should be that. I don't think that you should ever feel that you can't move when you move. I don't understand what people say.
No, it's not that I can't move, but it's just a matter of there's a consideration there. And that just may be me that I'm constantly considering you. But I also think I enjoy having you here in my life. That even though I may be feeling that temporarily, that balances it out.
Right. I don't know, but I've always been confused by when people say that, no, consideration to me is me just not looking up and you're gone. Consideration is saying, oh, Henry, I'm going to, that's showing consideration.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you just not coming home from work and then I go, oh, no. Consideration is saying, okay, I'm going to go here after work. Next week I'm going out with the girls. That's consideration. But
I don't know. It's weird because I know one day my supervisor asked me to, it was a Friday, and she'd asked me to stay after work to work overtime for something. And I was like, no, I need to go home to Henry. But I think part of that was that I wanted to. But I also felt like I don't want to miss a time to spend with you.
Right, I can understand.
I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. And I'm saying these words, and I'm like, wait a minute, what am I saying?
I don't get it. What did I say again?
Yeah, wait, what?
What did I say again?
What? Am I that deeply in love with this man? What?
I don't know.
No, but you know what? This is a good thing with this YouTube because sometimes there's thoughts in my head, but I don't really verbalize it. So I'm actually getting to say these things and really getting to understand exactly what I'm saying and or not so much exactly what I'm saying, but how that's really making me feel. Right? Do you understand? Did you understand that? Kind of. Maybe YouTube. Maybe
a little bit.
Our people understand. They understand me. But anyway, we just wanted to talk about the changes in our relationship and how it's affecting our relationship. So I did. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think that I have changed in any way since then?
Yes.
Really? In which way?
For the better, though. Well, I mean, that's what I see. I see more patience. Now, I don't know why that came about or whatever, if it has anything to do with me, but I find a lot of patience with you. Whereas in the past, you would just fly off at the head. I was like, dang, what is going on? Like, your reaction sometimes didn't match the situation, in my opinion.
Right.
But now there are times that maybe I say something or do something, and I'm trying to be careful about just being flippant about saying like little comments and things like that. But now you're just like, I don't like that. Don't say that to me, or you'll just just tell me how you're really feeling versus just flying off at the handle.
Because I feel that we have to do that in a situation now. Because it can't just like it's okay, bye, hang up and when I see you for a couple of days, you're gonna be there every day. So I have to get that situation over. In the past, I'm like whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, that was our motto, or not motto. MO.
Okay.
That was our MO. We would just leave, and I go home, he go home, whatever, and we didn't see each other for a couple of days, and nothing was ever really resolved in those situations.
Yeah, but now we have to see someone on a daily basis. Yeah. So I have to, because I'm not the kind of person who could. Some people could be in the house with a person for a day and just not talk. That's not gonna happen. And either we gotta get this settled. We have to get past this. It's not like I could just say I'm going home and I don't have to deal with seeing your mad face. I don't know that you're not talking to me because I'm not there. You know what I mean? So I think that's why I had to become more patient, and you know what I mean, and just.
That is such a good thing that you just said, because I am that person. I can walk around the house and not talk to you, but you won't let it happen.
Yeah, because
you won't let it happen, and so I had to mature in that way, because that is a very immature way of handling things. Just sitting there ignoring you.
Yeah,
it's a passive.
And we were able to get away with that.
Yeah, we were able to get away with it, but now, and see, I change how I act based off of how you act. You know what I mean? We were talking about this previously, about how our energy sometimes can affect how we show up in the relationship, how the energy that you give me and vice versa, how we show up, and how, because I think the other day you were calling me about something and I was pissed at you from the previous day.
Really?
When we had this conversation already, act like no. But we had that conversation that even though what I was talking about the next day was a good thing, and I wanted to talk to you about, I was too pissed off on the previous day, and so I was giving you, very short answers in things. So so it's still there where I'm doing that, and I'm working on that. And developing that and stuff, but it's now we're at the point, and also age and maturity. Like, you can't just sit there and fester in these things. You gotta take care of this stuff. Yeah, right? Yeah, you gotta take care of it.
And that doesn't mean just sweep it under the rug. That doesn't mean actually talking about it and getting to a true understanding of it. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't mean you agree on it. There's never going to be, but it means that you, I hate the word compromise. And people say that there is, no, but I don't.
We got to do one of these things on compromise, but we don't really like that word compromise.
No, because, listen, I think more that coming to understanding, okay, I don't agree with this, but is it a game changer? Is it a relationship breaker? You know what I mean? And if it's not, then you could talk about it in good times. That's just my thing. There are things that are relationship breakers. There are things that are game changers. There are. And fortunately, we haven't met those challenges like that. I mean, we just life things, just the fact that we're two different people. We're gonna have two different opinions. We're gonna react different ways. I'm not gonna move on every step you want, and you're not gonna do the same. That just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a healthy relationship if you move and step every time I tell you move, step in the same with me. It just that's not a relationship.
That's not, and it's kind of boring too, because I think because we are different, we're able to come and bring those differences and discuss those things and talk about those differences and those similarities, and it makes our relationship more interesting to me. We've gotten so off topic, but I love it. I love it. Go ahead.
You still cuss me off. I did not cut you off. Don't cut me off when I'm cutting you off.
That's right.
But then together, I've noticed so many similarities that we do have. You know what I mean? That I didn't even notice when we weren't living together. I mean, this. You know what I mean? There have so many similarities and likes and dislikes, which are the same.
I think we talked about this before. I know I cut you off, but go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
Nope.
No, no, we talked about that.
And the fact that we have been together so long, I think I would have thought I would have already known all your dislikes and likes, but
no,
until you actually live with someone.
Yeah.
And then you just notice some of the dislikes and that's.
I think didn't we do like 20 questions the other day, or maybe a couple of weeks ago? And you were saying you were answering some of the questions. I was like, what? I never do that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't recall the 20 questions.
We did like 20.
Was it
like on the internet.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought you were talking about something we had done on YouTube.
No, we didn't do. I know we should have recorded it, but we didn't. But
it was like a magazine article or
something like that. And some of the questions you were answering, I was like, what? Like, huh? And it's, I mean, it's just anyway. We've kind of gotten off subject, but it's all good. Wait, you asked me the question. Wait, have you changed? But have I changed? Have I changed anyway?
No.
Am I the same? Is that good or bad? Am I boring? I mean,
pretty much. I'm trying to think of any way. I don't see it. If you have, I don't.
Well, I think say
no.
Okay,
I think that you. I'm thinking when we're talking about the fact of not talking when you get mad, you change in that way where you'll open up more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And talk to me instead of just shutting down. You know what I mean?
That was my big thing, right?
You're much better at that.
Yeah, I don't do that.
And you could thank me for that.
It's still there. I want to, but I have to fight against that shutdown. Right, that's just my automatic defense. Yeah. But I think I ask you more questions now about like how you really, really feel.
Okay.
Or I guess the change is me wanting to really know. I think before I didn't want to know, but sometimes you don't want to know the truth about things because you personally don't know how to deal with that truth, so you kind of just avoid it. Right. And so now I'm asking you to open up to me more because I want to know the truth and I want to be able to actually deal with the truth or handle it in some kind of way. So I like that part about our relationship. It has grown in that way. So that's with YouTube.
So YouTube. Give us your comments.
Yeah.
On this discussion, tell us about the changes in your relationship, how it's affected you. If you've seen that other person change you in different situations that have happened in your lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's a good discussion to have with people, especially if you have had a change. So I did read an article because I like to read my articles and stuff about it, and they were talking about changes in your relationship. So if you do have a change in your relationship, be open with your mate about how that change is affecting you before the change and in the midst of the change also, because what you think, as we talked about, what you think may how you're going to be in that change may be different, right, once you're in it. So let that person know, hey, I thought I was gonna like this, but I don't like this. Whatever the situation. So be open with them and be open with their changes, with whatever they're telling you about it. And then also don't have these high expectations for the change. I think that was one thing for us too. that we didn't. It wasn't this big thing about us moving in together like it was going to revolutionize our relationship. Like everything, we wanted things to kind of stay the same in a sense. We didn't want to change. We just wanted to be together more.
Correct.
That was our real reason for, or at least for me. We just wanted to be together more, and we didn't want to have the distance and all of that kind of stuff. So so don't always have these high expectations, and don't use the change as a way to repair a relationship, in the sense that the relationship is already failing.
Exactly, like if we said we're going to move together to save
save the relationship.
That wouldn't have not.
It's not going to work. It's never going to work. That is like the disaster for a relationship. Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry.
Because if you're miserable, or you're going to be more miserable. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
But if you're happy together and you just see that spending more time together is going to grow the relationship, then that's the reason to move together.
Yeah.
But if you just...
Or to make any kind of change.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, I don't feel like the difference between us is not... It was only going to cause a negative effect to our relationship if this and that continues. That's my thought.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but...
And then I'll bring this up, and we can cut it out if you don't feel comfortable, but we've been watching The Shine, and they got into, what do you call it? A swingers type of a relationship, right? And so, if that's something that you choose to do, but do it because that's what you want, but not because our relationship is failing and I think this is what's going to make it better. That's another change in the relationship, and that's just a disaster. It just isn't gonna work
for everybody.
Yeah, for everybody. Exactly.
Shout out to the show.
We like
I love that show.
Oh, we were supposed to do a promotion.
A promotion?
Yeah. Wait, let me go get it. Hold on, you two.
No, we're out here enjoying in Vegas. We have picked up the Tanqueray Classic Gin and Tonic. These are great. If you're a gin and tonic lover, they're great.
Yeah. So they're in the can, Tanqueray. So let's pop our bottles, baby.
Okay, we're gonna give you guys a chance to go get yours. Hold on. Let them go get their beverage of choice. Hold on, we're gonna give you a few seconds here. All right.
Cheers everybody. You too. They're so good. Nice and refreshing, right? Yes. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, Black and Grown in Glendale. Till next time, good people.
Okay, you too.
Bye.